Okay guys, so we're going to build a window in the configurator. This is the window we'll be building. It is two windows because they're molded together. The width 73 inches, the height 84 inches. We know that we have two single hung Oriole 6040s that we're going to have to build in order to make this window. So let's go to Configurator. This is where it opens. This is my Homer test. To the right you see the easel. You just click on the easel to the right and it will take you into the configurator. It's always going to ask to do updates. You can't get around that. Okay, so there's two things you have to do first before you can actually build a window. You need to set the project priorities. It's obviously during your customer assessment or your project assessment. You can set these based on what the customers are telling you. Then you're going to slide over two screens and start your selection of windows that you're going to present to the client. So we're going to hit Start Selection. Always pick three. Remember, the very first one you pick is the one that will show up in the column as recommended. You'll see that in a second. And I'll go ahead and pick the 6200, 6400, and the 6100. Click Continue. And now you can see the 6500, which is the first one I picked, is the recommended in the middle. And then this is something that you can walk through with your clients. Y'all have seen this. You know, if you click on one of these icons, it'll tell you information about each of these windows, configuration, design options, construction options, performance information, things of that nature. It'll show you inspirational. Here's a picture of it. This is what it kind of looks like. Here's a before and after. Next screen goes through the warranties. And then this is where you can actually email any of this information to your client while you're sitting there, okay? Click on the red orange X, it'll take you back. Now, this is done. So we're going to click on, in the bottom right hand corner, the measuring tape. The measuring tape will now take us to the window, okay? The configurator to build. So when you normally open this, you're going to be in package A. It's going to be blank. This is where I happen to have built all of my windows already that I've been practicing with, all that good stuff, okay? Let's say I was going to build all the windows in their house in the configurator to give them a quote on doing the entire house. But I also wanted to give them a quote for just doing one window, okay? What I would do is, next to the $ in package A where it's orange, you see the two boxes with a plus sign. I would click on that and it would automatically build package B. And if I wanted to rename package B, I could rename it. I could blank all that out just by clicking on it. And I could call it one window if I wanted to, okay, to separate the two. Now that's renamed. Now it automatically duplicated all the other windows that I've built. I don't need all those in there. I'm going to come to the bottom. I'm going to hit delete all. I'm going to hit yes. It is now going to delete and clear the entire screen so I can just build this one window. So I'm going to click on add a window. On the very far left you see the icon box that says RMFLR. That stands for room and floor. That's where you start. Remember, just like with any of the other products in the configurator, you're going to tell the system what exists, and then you're going to tell it what you want to do, okay? So we're going to tell it what exists. We're going to tell it where, dining room, first floor, scroll to the right. Existing window style is a hung. This is a hung Oriole 6040. Next screen, dimensions. Remember, we're building two windows separately. 36 wide, 84 in height. I'm going to wrap it. Next screen, existing grid pattern is colonial. Click on that top sash, and we've got 2 vertical grids and 3 horizontal grids. Click on the bottom sash, we have 2 vertical grids and 2 horizontal grids. Those are loaded. Next screen, existing handing only applies to pull windows or sliding glass doors. Pick the window series. We're going with Simonton 6500. Window style. What are you going back into the hole with? We're going in with a hung 60/40. Double hung oriel is what's checked. We don't want this to be a double hung oriel that opens in the top and the bottom. We only want it to open in the bottom so that we still keep that 60/40 split. It doesn't become a 50/50 split. So we're going to click on Fixed Top Sash. You never mess with the new rough dimensions. They automatically populate from what you put in before. The wrap is still there. Grid price is 0. Please verify your exterior and interior grid colors. Whenever you see this, this is kind of a glitch is what I was told, and just kind of ignore it. You just want to kind of verify that your information is still in here, and it is correct. Okay. There is no handing. New colors. Let's go with driftwood on the outside and tan on the inside. New glass. It's just standard glass. Doesn't need to be tempered, and it's not. We don't want it to be obscured. This is also where you could put sound security, South Central, Energy Saver Plus. We can click on that. Hardware. Because the width of the window is over 24 inches, I'll always go back in with 2 cam locks. 24 inches or under, you only need 1. And then we're going to make sure it matches the window and make sure that's tan because we had tan on the inside. Screen, leave alone. It automatically comes with a half screen when you do a fixed sash, and that's all you need. However, if they wanted a full screen, you could click on it, full screen, quantity 1. There you go. We're just going to leave it coming with the standard half screen it comes with. And then here's where you put in your labor and notes. Any notes that you need to specialize in here? Hey, be very careful with rose bushes in front bed. Okay? And guys, we're done. We just built a window. How simple is that? Okay? I mean, they have made this very simple. You just need to ask the right questions to the clients, move through the process, and boom, you're done. Now, we need to build the second window because we need to mold these two together to make the one entire window unit. Instead of rebuilding that, I'm going to click on the plus sign with the 2 boxes. It gives me the option of duplicating. You can duplicate up to 10 times. We only need 1. There it is. It automatically rebuilt the next window. Now, notice a little orange dot showed up on the second line on the I and E. We're going to click on that, and it's going to take me. Driftwood and tan cannot be combined together. So I need to change that to tan because I bet tan and tan can be combined together. And boom, my little orange button is gone. Okay? All right, so that'll do that on any of these little icons that there's an issue. Something you put in is not available, it won't work, it doesn't match, whatever it may be, it automatically populates that for you. So you always want to look at your lines of your icons for each window and see if you have an orange button. And if you have a little orange dot show up, you just click on that tile and it'll tell you what the problem is. Let's mold these together. Next to the duplication icon is an icon that looks like an open book with a bar in between it. That's the mole. Mole windows, we're mulling them vertical. I'm going to hit next. Now it's telling me, okay, you chose the window you want to mull to another window. Pick the other window you want to mull it to. Click on the empty space next to the 2. It check marks that. I'm going to hit save in the upper right hand corner. And boom, you see a bar to the right that is connecting these 2 windows now, which now tells them I want these 2 windows and they are mulled together. It's just that simple, guys. We're done. I hope this was beneficial. I hope you guys have a great week.